Hi everyone, this is Pinky, and I am here for Kai Peterson and Freedom Overground with some updates on our situation. I did take a few notes so that I could stay on track and not detour too far off, keep it as short as possible. This year has been particularly difficult for us. In January, Kai was denied parole. From February until March, he spent a month in solitary confinement waiting for a sentencing hearing. Then at the hearing that he went to, they changed his sentence from involuntary manslaughter to voluntary manslaughter, which is kind of a big deal. They're claiming it was a clerical error, which caused the original sentence to read involuntary manslaughter. Since this hearing, Kai has been harassed by the prison administration about his communications. They've restricted my number without cause. He has had his video visits privileges permanently revoked, and now they are threatening him over the things that we post on his website and on his social media pages. Now, before anybody starts messaging in, oh my gosh, that's so illegal, we know, but there isn't anything we can do about it. I mean, if the state of Georgia cared about what was legal and what wasn't legal, then Kai wouldn't currently be in prison right now. So, needless to say, Kai is having a lot of trouble with anxiety and depression right now. He is constantly worried about communication privileges, and it has actually gotten to the point where he suggested that I just shut everything down, close all of his websites, close everything out, and then move on with my life. That was the last email that I got from him, which was about 5 days ago. I have sent him messages back saying that it's not going to happen, that I have no intentions of quitting, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. For those of you who know Kai, you know that this is not typical behavior for him to say. It is very out of character for him to say something like that to me. The prison has finally beaten him down to the point of wanting to give up. I know many folks will probably want to write Kai letters of support, and support organizations are actually hoping to put together letter writing campaigns. However, as wonderful as this idea is, the prison considers large influxes of mail, such as letter writing campaigns, to be spam or junk mail, and usually it doesn't get delivered, it gets returned to whoever sent it. Kai is also limited in his ability to respond to letters of support and care. He gets a lot of them, but he does not have access to enough communication materials like stamps, paper, envelopes to be able to respond to all of the mail that he gets. So here's what we need from you, our supporters. Number one, don't write Kai, write the governor of Georgia on his behalf. This will help Kai far more than writing him letters of support. I'm currently working on a writing the governor campaign kit for different organizations who wish to hold letter writing campaigns for Kai, and I'll be posting the link to this in the comment section below. Number two, sign his petition. We have over 8,000 signatures and we need about 2,000 more. We hope to have those in by the end of August, which is about the time that we plan on submitting this petition and doing a major Write the Governor push. So Governor Nathan Deal will not only be receiving all of the letters from Kai supporters, but he'll also be receiving a petition with signatures from his supporters. Number three, donate to Freedom Overground. The money raised by Freedom Overground goes to support Kai's needs every week, like food, personal items, things that the prison do not provide, which is almost everything, and communication materials. Donation money is also used to help me cover miscellaneous travel expenses. It was not an issue before, but it is an issue now. I didn't realize how little support there is here in Atlanta until after I had communicated with so many incredible organizations during the Survived and Punished event in Detroit. I'm about to cover a topic that is extremely touchy for a lot of people. Kai's case is shocking, absolutely shocking to anyone outside of the Deep South. Racism is different here in the Deep South. The folks who live here, the white folks who are here, are conditioned into believing that white is the superior race. The people of color here are also conditioned into believing that white is the superior race. Racism in the Deep South is not only tolerated, but it is expected and it is accepted on every level. Folks don't stand up in the Deep South. They don't stand up for each other, and they don't stand up for themselves, because that's just the way all things have always been. If I want Kai's case to be heard on a national level, it's not going to come from here. I need to take it outside of this area. I have been asked by multiple organizations to share Kai's story and his case with various events coming up this summer. Most recently, I shared Kai's story with Survived and Punished at the Allied Media Conference in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, I will be traveling to Winston-Salem, then Chicago, and then possibly Las Vegas for Gingerfest. It is extremely, extremely important for me to travel outside of this area in order to find more support for Kai and his story. If there is any way that you can donate or even just share this video and this information, it will make it possible for us to keep moving forward. As for Kai, I know that he's okay, and that he will be okay. He's the strongest person I've ever known in my entire life. And while right now is a really hard time for him, I've seen him get over so much worse than what's going on right now. I have no doubt that we'll be hearing from him soon, and I have no doubt that I will be posting on his behalf again very, very soon. I'm posting all the links for our action items in the section below. Thank you all so much for your time and your support. Have a great night.